Hi everyone! I'm Claris, I'm an indie author and poet, and welcome back to my YouTube channel! For those of you who have seen this as your first video, hi! I usually talk about the writing life and the writing process here, and I'm so glad to have you here. Welcome! Today I'll be talking about something that is near and dear to many authors, or maybe it's kind of a necessary evil. We'll get into it more in the video. Basically, I'll be talking about ARC readers today. If you're wondering what ARC readers are, it's an acronym for Advanced Reader Copy Readers. This means that authors will give these readers copies of their book in advance before publication, and they expect those readers to read those books and leave reviews for them. The reason why we have ARC readers is because it gives readers a chance to firstly preview the book and leave reviews for them before publication, because the more reviews that an author has for their book, the more likely that new readers will actually pick up the book and read it. And that is really helpful for the longevity of an author business. For me in particular, I haven't tried to use ARC readers, not until the recent publication of my newest book, Found. I thought that it would be very helpful for me to get Found out into the world with a bigger, better impression than most of my past books have. So I thought that maybe using ARC readers would be a good way to not just have reviews for my books, but also hopefully have more eyes on it from new readers. During this process, I've learned a lot about what it means to work with ARC readers, and I've also learned a lot about this process, so I'm going to share it with all of you. So hopefully you don't make the same mistakes that I did. So let's get into it, shall we? I learned 3 things when I was putting together all the ARC readers and sending out ARC copies and hopefully getting reviews from the ARC readers for Found. And the first thing is Google Forms or some equivalent of this is going to be your best friend. It's very nice to have a very organized process of how you make your ARC readers sign up to apply to be ARC readers, because sometimes you will want a lot of ARC readers, but you want specific readers that are reading in the same genre that you are writing for. It would be kind of awkward if you sent an ARC copy of a fantasy book to, say, a contemporary romance reader, or if you sent a mystery book to somebody who is clearly reading for fantasy kid lit. You really do want to match up the right readers to the right books that you're reading, otherwise you're probably not going to get the reviews that you want. Another thing I've noticed is that by having a sign-up process that is very organized and straight through to the point, it's very easy for you to figure out which readers that you want reading your books, but also for the readers themselves to figure out, do I really want to read this book? Is this actually the right fit for me? And especially depends on things like the deadline for how soon you want the reviews to be up, or for how long the work it is that they're going to read, because these ARC readers, they're doing it for free. You're not, they're obviously getting a free copy of the book, but you're expecting them to put time into reading and reviewing the book, and this will help them decide whether they want to actually read the book or if they have enough time to do so. And I'd rather get all of that out of the way first before they start reading and reviewing, rather than realize later on that, oh no, they're actually not going to be able to get it done in time. I also want to make it clear that you should be very clear on elements of their book when describing it to your ARC readers. So for example, list the POV style. Is it first person, second person, third person? What genre it is, what subgenre it is. Is it going to have a happy ending, or maybe it's going to be tragic? Is it going to be a short story collection or a full fiction? There is one mistake I made in this process when I neglected to give the POV, the point of view style, for the readers. So when one reader initially picked up my book, they ended up telling me that, oh, they can't actually get into it because it's second person, so they wouldn't be leaving me a review. And that, honestly, I understood. It's fine if that's what they preferred. I just kind of wish that I myself had mentioned the POV style in the sign-up form to begin with, so we wouldn't have this situation to begin with. Another thing to note about ARC reviewers is that you will probably not have every single person leave a review. Either they will let you know that, oh, I can't leave a review at the right time because I'm busy with life, or they just forget, or at the same time, some people will just sign up for ARC copies to get the free book and then just not leave a review, which, I mean, it has happened to other authors I know, and I think in this case it may have probably happened to me. And unfortunately, this is a very normal part of the process. So in order to have at least a good number of reviews, you want to have a very large number of ARC readers possible. For me, I had about 20 ARC readers for Found, and out of all of those, I think about 12 of them left reviews, which is more than a 50% review rate, which I'm very, very grateful of at the time of recording this video. And if you're wondering when exactly I'm recording this video, it's about 2 days after I released Found. So yeah, honestly, not a bad review rate considering the timing. Another thing you want to know about the ARC reader process? Please be very nice and respectful to ARC readers and they shall be nice to you. There will probably be some ARC readers that you get that have never done this before. So you can expect some emails or messages being like, hey, how exactly do I leave a review, or where exactly do you want me to leave it? And some might be asking if you want a super short review, some might be asking if you want a super detailed one. Just be clear and concise with the answers you give them consistently, and of course be polite about it, and they will really, really appreciate it. I had a few ARC readers that were first-time ARC readers, so they did not know exactly how the review and reading process went, and they were very grateful for the help that I offered to them, just showing them, hey, this is where you can leave reviews if you want on Goodreads in the story graph, or you can leave it on your own blog. Just make sure to send me a link when you have the review up. And yeah, they were very grateful for the clarification. And the clearer and easier that you can explain certain things to someone, the more appreciative of it they will be. Given my experience with ARC readers for Found, I really hope to carry what I've learned from Found into future publications. And I really hope that for those of you who are new to ARC readers, any authors out there looking to have ARC readers but not sure where to start, you might be wondering, how do I get the ARC readers? Well, firstly, if you have an author newsletter, use that. Use that to have a call for ARC readers and let them know that, hey, I am looking for ARC readers for a specific book in this specific genre that I'll be having published in this time frame. And if you're interested and if you have the availability, please let me know. Alternatively, use social media. That's usually a good way to find some ARC readers pretty quick, especially if you look in the right groups or forums online that align with the specific genre that you're writing in. I really hope that all of these tips helped you out, and if you liked this video, please like it below, somewhere, wherever the like button is, and subscribe for more videos. I'll see you next time. Bye!